Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what we're going to be getting into is a quick little topic for an upcoming SB Dunk Low. We're going to be seeing these drop in about a week. They're going to be hitting skate shops a couple days before. Most, at least. Some will probably be posting their release for this sneaker on the same day that they'll drop on sneakers, which again is January 21st. It's going to be at 10 a.m. normal time that we see on there, Eastern time. So let's just dive into it. If you guys want more sneaker content like this, though, feel free to subscribe and like down below. It's going to be a pretty calm and simple video today. Just trying to 300 likes. That's our normal goal. And yeah, basically we're going to be getting into the RIOT SKATESHOP SBs, which those are about to release fairly soon. So nice pair. I'm not at going too crazy for them, but it is a decent collab. And you guys can also check us out at Resell Vision down below. We do undermarket sneakers every day. You guys can see some of the ones that we have done recently, and maybe we have the weekly schedule done by now. I'll try and get that done tonight, but if not, no worries. You guys can see again some of the ones we've done recently. And that's all down below in the pinned comment, along with my Instagrams. If you ever want to see any of the stuff I got for sale on my story, check it out. I post a lot every day. We'll be posting more a little bit later tonight, so stay tuned. But yeah, that's all really I gotta say. I hope y'all will enjoy. Again, it's all down below, and let's get started. So I already got the screen recording up right here. I decided to start that a little bit early, I guess. But one thing I want to mention, you guys can see, I'm just going to pop this up on the screen right now. So the sneakers release, as you guys can see, the general information about the drop date, drop time, I'm pretty sure it just is available at. I don't think they're doing these via a draw, which, you know, kind of makes sense. It's not a pair that's like super hyped or one that they're really going to need to do that, right? But if we take a look at the resale, and this is where I'm mainly getting that from, you can see we're at a range of about 170 to 180. I saw a backdoor yesterday at like $200, but I mean, now seeing that the market's here, I'm sure that's probably much cheaper now. So yeah, this is one of those sneakers that I feel like it is a fairly popular collab, but I mean, look at the sales. So selling pretty hot. Like, a lot of people are going out the way and buying them, but this is one of those ones, in my personal opinion, that probably won't flip for too much. Like, it'll probably end up being one of those collabs. Like, I mean, we saw the Wizard of Oz SBs and how cheap those got, right? I imagine that these will probably get cheaper than those, in my personal opinion, at least in the larger sizes. Because you can see larger sizes than these are at like between a range of about 180 to $200. I mean, the Wizard of Oz, I think it's between a range of like 200 to 300. It really depends what size you have. Like 11's a little bit cheaper, but 13's a very expensive size. But yeah, if you want to know my opinion, I think these will probably come down another 20, 30 bucks in most sizes that you see in the screen right now. In the smaller sizes, I mean, I don't think they're going to stay up there. I mean, yeah, size 6, size 8. Yeah, size 8, 140. So that lets us know where they're heading. You know what I mean? If they're selling there now, they're going to be heading there. You know what I mean? They're not, yeah, $202. Obviously, that's not what the market is. You know what I mean? See, it's closer to 140. 7.5, yeah, hasn't even sold yet. Size 7 hasn't even sold yet. Do you see a lot of these smaller sizes? 135. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, these will probably be heading to that 130, 160 range, my personal opinion. It's not going to be a crazy flip. It's just mainly one that I want to let you guys know, hey, they're coming soon. It is a great pair for the personal collection. I mean, take a look at everything that we got with these, right? You got those unique cork insoles. I think those are very cool. You can see that they have their logo on the tongue tag as well. And it appears to be a pretty nice suede material. I'm definitely not going to sleep on these. I'll say this. I'm definitely going to grab a couple of the larger sizes, some 12s, 13s, because, I mean, that just almost always goes up in any SB Dunk Low. It's just like a hack. But, you know, I'll definitely make sure to get one of my personal sizes as well, because these are kind of cool. They're nice. Again, not one that I'm really going to be looking to cop, but I'll get a couple because, again, you can see you've got some unique translucent insoles on them, too, and there's actually a design that's peeping through. Maybe you can see that. But yeah, there's a design underneath it, so I actually do want to see that in hand and take a look. And this is also cool. Again, anytime you get something like this where they change it up back by the heel and it doesn't just say Nike and Nike, and they actually put the brand's name, that always draws a little bit more hype to the collaboration. And actually, down the line, those tend to be the sneakers that people pay a bit more for because they stand out. You know, it's not your average Nike shoe where it just says Nike and Nike. It says Nike and then it says RIOT. Most people take a look at those and be like, wait, what are those? So, you know what I mean? I feel like they do stand out a little bit. So that is why I'll be looking for, you know, a couple of them, because I do feel like, again, over time they could do well. Again, easy to wear colorway, not everyone's style. So again, you can see that's why the prices are dropping, and I think they will continue to do that over the next couple weeks. But I do want to say this as well, since they have, again, those unique details, those small details, right? I think that's what's going to make this desirable down the line. And it also depends how many they make. You know what I mean? If they make, like, if we see really heavy stock over the next couple days, right? Like they're sitting in skate shops type deal, then no, really don't worry about that. Because, you know, that'll be like 5-10 years down the line. Really not worth it to keep a pair for that long unless you know, you got like a bunch of them and that's your plan. But yeah, like I would honestly just say if this ends up being one that does consistently sell out online, right, and there isn't any sitting in skate shops, then yeah, it'll be a good hold. Again, that really lets us know how well a shoe will do over time as well. How attainable was it, you know, when they originally dropped? And this, you know, is about a release, so we'll kind of see, you know what I mean? If they're really easy to get at skate shops, if they, you know, I'll you know, if my local one lets me know, hey, they're getting pretty decent stock, or like when I go in there to get a pair, right, if they end up dropping them via first come first serve, hopefully. If they do, you know what I mean? Then, you know, I'll ask. I'll be like, you know, y'all get a decent amount of these? I don't know. You know, I feel like it's a pretty general idea that, yes, there's probably a good amount of these out there. Considering you're seeing some people take bids. I mean, here, let's just take a look at all sizes right now. Ready? I mean, look at this. Aside from the big sizes, again, 15, 250. So, again, that's why I like the big sizes every time, because they always sell for money, because they're so hard to find. Usually, but you can see 9.5, 135, 8, 140, size 11, 150. So again, we're heading to that 130, 160 range in my opinion. It is a great personal pair. Again, I feel that, but it isn't one that is going to necessarily resell for a ton of money. But with those small details, again, man, it looks like a really nice sneaker. All suede. You know, and I'm a sucker for all suede sneakers, so you know I'm gonna be copping these. But it is one that I feel like most people will probably ignore. And it'll definitely be one that you should not sleep on, because I feel like down the line they could do well. But mainly, and again, like 11, 11 and a half, 12, 13, ones that are just hard to find, you know what I mean? And ones that they just don't make a lot of, you know. They usually only make a couple thousand in those sizes, so they become limited very, very quickly. They go up not necessarily because you know, it's a good looking sneaker, you know, whatever it is. Like sometimes a shoe will just go up because it's super good looking and it's like starting to trend again. But the reason these would go up in the big sizes is just because they didn't make enough of them. That would simply be it. All that would need to happen, and it probably will. But again, we have to see how many skate shops get. If this ends up being one that's really easy to get, you can walk in, copy your local skate shop type deal, then, you know, it's not going to end up being a crazy hold. But, you know, I'll still grab a couple 13s, though. Hey, their skateboards SPs, those were cheap for a bit. Those are really easy to cop in the big sizes for a bit. Now look, so I feel like we could see something similar with these because they're very, very wearable and they have some unique details. But theirs are a bit better in my personal opinion, just based off style. And yeah, we will end the screen recording there. Don't really feel like I got to say too much more. I've been talking for about 8 minutes here. Hey, haircut coming soon, baby. You know what I mean? It's just becoming a lot to manage. You know what I mean? But you know, we'll keep it long probably. I don't know. I really don't care too much about that. You know what I mean? But if y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like. Again, just trying to 300 likes in this video, so normal goal that we shoot for. Got some stuff to do later today. Edit this video. Got practice. Gotta think what else I got. I gotta make some labels, you know, just kind of like the normal stuff, staying busy, you know, sorting some inventory. Now I got some like medium olives, things like that we're sorting through. So yeah, you know, just sticking to it and staying on it. And of course, you can check me out my IGs down below. Anything, all that is in the pinned comment. You know, stuff we mentioned in the outro. You probably remember that if you're here now. Then yeah, check us out at Resell Vision. Get some of those under market deals. We're gonna be giving away a pair of metallic 5s next month. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, or you like the sound of it, check us out. Just again, we got a whole website there. Just read down below and learn some information. You know what I mean? So that's it. I will see you all there, and just let me know your thoughts on the sneakers. This one you're going to be copping. It's one that, again, I would only hold it in the big sizes, but could it do well over time? Yeah. I mean, actually, now knowing that they're like a really nice, like all suede SB Dunk Low or mostly suede, I like that. You know, I like all suede sneakers. They're usually very, very comfortable. So I'll be copping, probably, but you know, if I can get my personal retail, sure, I'll take it. It's not one I need though, you know what I mean? Like that's how I feel sometimes about some sneakers. I obviously have way too many, but so I don't listen to that all the time. But you know, recently at least, what I've thought is, yeah, you know, like it's not always one that you necessarily like dying over. You know what I mean? You're just like, all right, it's a cool pair. I'll take it if I can get it for retail type thing. You know what I mean? All right, that's it. We will leave it at that, and I will catch y'all in the next video tomorrow, man. We're just staying busy today. I actually got to spend some time with my cat first, as usual. We always say that in the outro. You know what I mean? You know, I always want to make sure she's occupied, got her space, things to do. Because, you know, she's, you know, it's like, I don't know, she's a crazy little animal, you know what I mean? So I got to make sure that she's entertained. All right, that's it. And then we'll get to editing this video, the other stuff we got today. We stay busy. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Shout out my members in Resell Vision. We're getting stuff out every single day. I appreciate y'all's patience with me. As always, see y'all tomorrow. Peace.